Hello, I'd like to talk to you today about changes in legislation. I'm looking down because I've got them in front of me. Changes in legislation of how it is now illegal for your partner to do 11 things in a relationship. I'll just read a couple of things before I make my comment. Repeatedly putting you down. Okay. Scaring you, threatening to reveal private things about you, putting tracking on your phone, forcing you to obey their rules, coercive behaviour, controlling what you wear, making you do things that you don't want. Now, most of that would come under psychological and emotional abuse and controlling behaviour. Yeah, I 100% agree. As a male victim of abuse, I 100% agree with all those should be illegal. Yeah, they should. But if they are illegal, then the police need to enforce those rules, need to enforce those legalities. The police did not enforce those legalities with me. In fact, they refused to do so. Okay. When I reported emotional and psychological abuse, as well as excuse me, as well as physical violence, the police said, we will not investigate. We will not investigate psychological and emotional abuse because it's not provable. It is provable. It is provable if you take into account they go and see the doctors, they go and see my therapist, they investigated properly. Yes, it is provable, but the police refused to investigate. Now, is this a certain police force? Is this because I was a male victim of abuse, not a female victim of abuse? I don't know. I will, however, attempt to find out when I attempt to interview the police for my second book, Voices in the Dark, which is due out next year. But what is the use of having these rules if the police ain't going to enforce them? Are they sound bites for the government? I don't know. I don't know the answer to it. But what I do know the answer to is the police need to investigate. They need to enforce these rules. No use having them if they're not going to enforce them. No use at all. The police need to enforce these rules. The courts need to punish abusers for crossing the line within a relationship. Without that, no use. No use at all having the rules. No use at all. So, yeah. So my point is that these rules, these laws are massively important to domestic abuse, massively important. But the police need to investigate. The police need to enforce them. Thank you. Take care, every single one of you. Peace.